like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's a review of AEW Dynamite, the week of the 3rd of March 2025. So it starts with MJF. MJF's outside calling out Hangman Adam Page to fight in the streets, and he basically just goes crazy. So let's see what happens there. Then we have Swerve, Strickland, and Ricochet signing their contract for their match at Revolution. Ricochet doesn't have the robe on. He said he will bring it there on Saturday, Sunday, when the fight happens, when the match happens. He sort of makes fun of Swerve Strickland. So Strickland just wants him to sign the contract and have this all done with. And then Ricochet says he's focused, so he's ready to be champion after he beats Swerve Strickland. So Strickland calls him out for his actions and say he will end him in this match, and says he'll only be remembered by his wife, who's a ring announcer. And then Swerve attacks Ricochet with scissors. Yeah, scissors. Then we have Will Ospreay, Powerhouse Hobbs, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe versus the Murder Machine, Mark Davis, and Brian Keith in a really good match. Go and watch it. Everything was there, all the moves, power moves, high flying moves, but in the end, Will Ospreay gets the victory. Then he gets beat down by Kyle Fletcher. Then we have Cope versus Wheeler Yuta in a really good match. Go and watch it. But coming out, Cope got the victory, and then John Moxley comes out, has a go at Wheeler Yuta for not getting the job done, and then basically Moxley says he's alone now, he's on his own, come and get him. But he doesn't think Cope can do anything to him, and he's going to beat him anyway. Then the Outrunners are sort of doing a workout regime, running in the streets, gearing up for their title match against the Hurt Syndicate. Good luck. Then MJF is waiting for Hangman Adam Page, and it looks like MJF is ringside and in the back, and then Hangman Adam Page attacks a lookalike of MJF. MJF then comes behind him and attacks him and takes him out, and he was going to set him alight. Crazy. Then we have Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa versus Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Megan Bayne got the victory. Then we have Mercedes Moné, the CEO. Says Serena Deeb will beat Momo on Collision. She's not worried about her, and then she will beat her afterwards if she needs to. Then we have the worst wrestler alive, that's Max Caster versus Jay White in a really good match. It's an open challenge. Jay White comes out and he gets a very quick pin. It's a squash match. Then he calls out Cope and John Moxley. Said he's going to be there to support Cope at the match. Hopefully it's not a swerve there. Heel turn, potentially. Then we have Tony Storm and Mariah May sit down for a sit-down interview. It gets really heated. They go back and forth. Let's see what happens. Then in the main event is Okada and Ricochet versus Swerve Strickland and Brody King. Really good match. Go and watch it. 4, I should say. Can't count today. Great wrestlers. But in the end, going into Revolution, Ricochet gets the victory and goes in with momentum.